Mercy back here again with another video, and it seems like every year the Brits happen, there's always some kind of uproar of, you're racist! And to be honest, okay, the last few years, 2016, 2015, and before those years, I would fully agree that the Brits is somehow racially looking towards one side and forgetting about the other side, forgetting about the other people, okay? This year, I guess they changed by including Stormzy, including Skepta, okay? But please realize, okay, that the Brit Awards is a mainstream kind of thing. That's why you see people like Zayn, you see people like Little Mix. Is a mainstream competition, okay? So for our underground music genre to come and win in the mainstream award ceremony, that's why there's a little bit of okay. Now, to be honest, okay, everyone who won, I called it. If you see my yesterday's video about who I think will win the best upcoming act or best newcomer act, I said it will be Rag and Bone, okay? And some of you are being disrespectful. Some of you are saying, oh, who's Rag and Bone? Oh, who's Rag and Bone? But then if a white person said, who's Stormzy, you get offended. Please do your research before you make your decision, okay? Now, before I made my decision, or before I made the video, I researched every single artist that was brought up there. There was Blossoms, there was Anne-Marie, there was Skepta, there was Stormzy, and there was Rag and Bone, man, okay? And I'm sorry, but if you're going to compare it to views, if you're going to compare it to, and especially it's judged from the 1st of January 2016 to the 31st of January 2016. So everything that happens in 2017 does not matter. It does not go into account for what they've done, okay? It goes into account for next year, Brit 2018. That's why it goes into account for what happens in this year, okay? So I researched Rag and Bone, man, and I clocked that, yo, this guy has, especially in the year 2016, has done a lot. One of his songs called Human, that song got over 100 million views. 100 million views. So obviously all of these songs didn't bang as much as that, but when you make that one good song, you know how Stormzy had that one good song, Being Shut Up, and that made him blow. Okay, well, you look and say other songs made him blow, but Shut Up was definitely the beginning of his blowing, okay? That's the same thing that happened with Rag and Bone, man, that he got over 100 million views in that video that was made in July or something like that, and he got 100 million views, and it's called Human, okay? And I knew that, yo, when I saw that, I was like, yo, he's gonna win, and he won. There's no big surprise there. Now, in terms of Skepta's categories, okay, now, I think David Bowie won, okay? And, you know, I'm thinking, doesn't deserve it, but he died. David Bowie died in January 2016, okay? And when someone dies, I don't know how to describe it, but when someone dies, I won't say pity views, I won't say pity, but they're pushed higher, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, in the Fast and Furious series, okay, Fast and Furious 7, I don't know if that's the best movie out of the whole 7 movies, but that made the most amount of money, okay? Why? Because Paul Walker died. So that one made the most amount of money out of all of them, or if not all of them put together, that 7 still made more money than it, because someone died. And that's why I feel that he won it, you know? You know, it's crazy how Skepta can win a Mercury Award, which is a very prestigious award, but then when it comes to his homeland, being Britain, he doesn't win, okay? Now, people say, is it racist? Now, I think that people like Rich 2 should have been in one of those categories somewhere, okay? His album, I think Growing Over Time, something like that. Growing Over Time, I think something like Growing Over Time, but that album should have definitely, the album should have definitely pushed him in for one of the categories, okay? If you're going to say, what artist do you think that should have been there from the UK that wasn't there, or from the rap scene that wasn't there? Definitely Rich 2, definitely. People say, fam, Section Boy should have been there still. In what category? You know, you have to feel this is a, I know I shouldn't be giving them an excuse, but this is a mainstream. It's a mainstream kind of thing, you know. And yes, and the only thing, the only reason they're only gonna take the best of grime. Okay, they're not gonna take middle rate grime. They're gonna take the best of the best, not lyrically or whatever, but the way they present themselves. Being Skepta and Stormzy, probably one of the biggest. I'm not saying the best, but Stormzy is definitely the golden child of grime. He's like, if they made a game of grime, Stormzy's face would be there. He's like the John Cena. You know John Cena of WWE? They always use his face for every single game. That's the way Stormzy is. He's not the best. John Cena's not the best wrestler, but because he has that all around him, he's just every time put him there, okay? Now, obviously, with Stormzy's album coming out on Friday, obviously, Brit 2018, he will definitely get pushed in there again, but you have to clock is a mainstream thing, but are they racist? Should they have included way more black people or way more artists from the urban or the grime scene? Yes, Rich 2, I definitely should have been there. Dave, the thing that Dave gets overlooked in even in the Mobos and in the other more rap related grimes that's in the UK for the Mobos, and I forgot other ones. So Dave also gets overlooked from that one, so I shouldn't get overlooked for this one. But I think Dave should have been there, and Wretch Free too. I don't know what you lot are going to say. You'll probably say, nah, fam, 6-7, yeah, they should have been there. They should have been there. Yep. Sneakbo and Youngun, they should have been there. Trust me. But who do you think should have been there and that was left out? And it's good that they're finally making changes, okay? The boss of the Brits Award is changing how people vote, okay? Now, before, I don't know how you used to do it, but I think it's 1,200 people that get to vote, 1,200 people. And these are not normal people like me and you. These are music producers, lawyers, and people in high professions that get to decide who wins, okay? And I guess it's this year, said he switched up a little bit, and I guess that helped. The only one we can vote for is for the best music video award, the one that, One Direction one, okay? But every other award being the best male, best female, best international, best female international, best this, best that, that's what those 1,200 people votes, you know? People, what they should do for 1 year, open it up. Like a slot. Just open it up. Just like a slot. Like the up queen. Just open it up. Open the leg. Open. And let everyone vote. Because 1,200 people, I doubt 1,200 people can represent the whole of Britain. It's the Brits. Open it for Britain, you know what I mean? Because, and I'm not being racist or anything like that, but the professions that he brought there, being lawyers, TV producers, this, I don't be stereotypically thing, but most of those positions are occupied by white men. White men that are 30 plus, 20, think they're older white men that won't listen to grime. That's why I see grime has always been overlooked. That's why I think they should, if they open it up, okay, then that'll be real voting. That's why, yes, now we can vote for our people. Open it up. Stop closing it up to 1,200 people. Open it up. Let us vote. This is not the BAFTAs or some kind of big, massive movie award or best song of the year award. It's Britain. That's Britain. Us. That's a small country island. Us. That's Britannia. I think they should open up. That's what I think they should do. If they really want to change, because I think every year this will keep on happening, okay? Unless a grime artist does something amazing, like opens the Red Sea or walks on water, then I think he'll win, okay? But I think the only way, or one of the biggest ways that a grime artist can win, or a urban artist can win, is if they open up the voting systems. Open it up, okay? And yeah, people saying it's racist. It's getting less white. I won't say racist. I would say it's getting less white and more for everyone. You know what I mean? But our time will come, bro. I mean, you don't need awards to show what you've done. You know, you don't need a plaque saying "well done" for you to know that you've done well. Okay, your fans, your supporters saying that what you say in your videos, what you say in your music always changes me. You know, I was in a hard situation, and when you sang your song "Wretch Free 2," it really changed my life. That alone is a victory that no award or no amount of people clapping for you would give you. That feeling of changing someone's life hits the heart, and it's better than any plaque, any award. But still, it's also good to win an award. It's also good to be recognized for what you've done. But yeah, Wretch Free 2 and Dave should definitely be in there. I want you to put below other artists that you think should have been there. Kano, Gigs, any other artists you think, yo, this guy, what he done in 2016, he should be there. And no one says Chip, I'm gonna shoot your head. I'm joking. But Master back here giving another video. Chip, why not? Like, where would he go? I don't know. You do what you want to do. Master back here again with another video. Peace, love. And people saying that, yo, they should make a new category in the Brits called the Grime Act thing. They shouldn't, because they don't make a category for rock. They don't make a category for indie. They don't make a category for classical music. So why should grime? Why are we separated? Let us be part of the. We are artists as well. So separating us, we're artists as well. Let us be going for the same thing they're going for, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Hey, mess back here again with another video. Peace, love, and yeah.